Floor is now open, and I will point and yell, and sir.
Yes, I'd like to ask, well, here's the question. I'll tell you the two candidates would be. Question is, Canada Action Plan, how's this riding benefit, not just the city, but the riding? Going to Tim Upaal and then reaction from Rick Szostak.
Well, sure, thank you. And through the Economic Action Plan, this riding has benefited a great deal. The Economic Action Plan was created to, one, keep jobs going. We created jobs, and across the country, 480,000 new jobs since July of 2009. That's actually more jobs than we lost during the recession. And because of that and other measures, we are actually, like I said, leading the world in our economy. Locally here, through the Economic Action Plan, like I said, 17 million community recreational facilities. That was here in this riding. That was in Sherwood Park and some in Edmonton as well. We've received money for River Valley Alliance. We've received over $5.5 million for out of the gas transfer. We've $3 million for the Highway Veterans Way, funding for arts and culture. So $500,000 for the reconstruction of the old fort. So there's a number of projects that I sat down with, whether it's City Council, the mayor at the time, or our new mayor, and to discuss issues of what's important to this area. What is it that we need? And those applications went in. We supported those applications. I'm pleased that a number of those applications were approved, and we've been hearing very good things about the support that we've received in this riding. Thank you.
Rick?
Well, if you'll do the math, you'll know that $17 million is less than 1/300th of the total spending in the country on the Economic Action Plan. You can go to the government, there's a action website, and if you go there, you can click on little buttons that will show you the spending in constituencies across the country. The constituencies that got the money are swing ridings in Ontario. That's where the vast bulk of the Economic Action Plan money got spent. That's not fair. And it's especially not fair to Alberta. The Conservative government takes Alberta for granted. If you keep sending 27 or 28 Conservative MPs to Ottawa, the Conservatives will continue to take Alberta for granted. A couple of other things to notice about the action plan. It wouldn't have been there, at least nowhere near as big, if the opposition parties hadn't told the Conservatives they would defeat the budget if they didn't put in massive stimulus spending. The second thing is to note that the Liberal plan would have given money straight to municipalities under the understanding that municipal governments actually do know what are the crying infrastructure needs. That would have been fairer. Okay, the Liberals, you might remember under Paul Martin, gave municipalities a share of the national gas tax. We intend to move more in that direction. That would have allocated the money fairly across the country. We want fairness, and it would have got the money out the door months sooner, rather than having faceless bureaucrats in Ottawa decide whether local municipalities actually knew how to spend the money or not. So that's the way that the stimulus funding should have been done. Thank you.
The paper